husband gets off early today, so I don't know what kind of mood I'm gonna be in when he gets home. I'm hoping I can calm myself down enough, but I don't know. It's really hard these days. I think it's because I haven't fully like expressed myself in the past. I just held things in, and so now that I had been sick, like everything just like, I'm like, I need to say it all now, because I notice I turn red and it messes with my emotions when I don't. And when I hold it in, like this whole ear turns red. Right now it's a little bit, see, that's a little bit of aggravation. It's like a temperature gauge, right? So like whenever I get really mad, it turns bright red, like a stop sign red. And then as I come down from that feeling, it gets to like this kind of red. I need to like, obviously keeping stuff in is not helping my emotions, and so I need to learn to like vomit them out. And part of that is talking to you guys, but a part of that is I need to express myself to my family too, before I have one of those days again where I'm like going ballistic over dishes. I'm gonna go inside, because also I don't know if he's gonna come in the garage and the dog's here and I don't have him leashed, and because we're inside, you know what I mean? So I don't have anything on him. He just has his harness on, and if he opens the door, the dog might run out, or he might run my dog over, and everything just sounds like a bad scenario. He's on the rug with me. I feel like this house doesn't have enough storage in it. And that's another like little thing that I need to look into for another place, because although I don't have a lot of things to store, when I see things out and they don't have a place to go, it like aggravates me. And so I need to find places for these things to go. The best place so far has been here, because I don't have to really look at it all the time. But now that I want the garage to be my space, I'm gonna have to look at it. So I need to find a way to get storage or make storage. Now I see some people like they put those, like my parents had it, like a shelf in their garage, and they can hide it like cabinets, and it has the doors that close, and I think maybe that might be the best bet. But I honestly want to have access to my books, because I do enjoy reading the books, plus it just looks nice. I like, you know what I mean? So the goal for this year is 12 books a year. I'm on my first book and I need to get through it because I only got a few more days. But yeah, next year's goal is going to be 24 books a year. So that means I really got to get into these books. But let me go. Let's see my ear gauge, if it's going back to normal. Yeah, so if you see my ear flaming in a video, then you know I am currently upset, or I was just upset, which is weird. I need to figure out what's wrong with me. I don't know the age group here, but there was a movie called Speed when I was younger, and the bus couldn't go, I think it was above 55 miles per hour, and that's how I feel about my anger. Like I can't go above a certain level, and if it goes over a certain level on the bus, it was gonna explode, and that's exactly me. So I told my husband the other day in the car, I was like, I feel like my emotions are like the movie Speed, because I can't get over a certain level, and if I'm too sad, too mad, and whatever, then it gets like the burning sensation throughout my body. I turn red, and then I have to find a way to calm myself down, which is why I kind of have been eliminating people that disturb my peace, because it's just not worth it to me at this point to like go through those kind of emotions on a regular basis. Like if you really don't F with me like that, then by all means leave my life. It doesn't make sense for us to both be miserable and you to make shady comments to me and then I have to do it back to you. And let's be real, once you get me in that mode, it's really ugly. So, and I don't like being that person, but you know, some people, they don't really think about your feelings or your emotions, so they're just like, let me say this, and normally I don't say anything, I shrug it off, because F it, right? Like, who cares? If you feel a certain type of way, then that's how you feel. But lately it's been harder for me to shrug it off, because you know, once you tap into that nerve center, like now super sensitive. Not everybody's meant to come along with you on your journey, and I can't be making excuses for people, like, you know, anymore. If you're wrong, you're wrong. I'm not gonna sacrifice my peace for you, and I'm not gonna make excuses. My peace is very important to me. My health is very important to me. You know, I gotta get to the point where I value my emotions more than I value other people's, because I was always worried about everyone's feelings around me, and I wasn't checking for my own. Okay, buddy. I wasn't checking for my own, and it's been a problem I've had since I was young enough to process emotion. So I would be like, oh, well, so-and-so feels this way, and I don't want them to feel like that, but yeah, that puts me in a position where I feel bad. Some things are not meant to be, and that's fine. I'm okay with that, and I have to learn to be okay with that, because as I'm growing, I realize certain people are just not for me anymore. And you know, the only reason those people were for me before was because I was allowing their feelings, emotions, thoughts to come before my own. And now that I speak, you know, I don't need to be yelling and screaming about it, but when I do speak on my feelings, people are like, what is going on? Like, usually you just let stuff slide. And letting stuff slide, I'm saying to myself that I'm not valuable, and that's not true. So people are just gonna have to get used to hearing because that's just how it is, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't dismiss anybody else's feelings the way I feel like I've been dismissed all this time. And it's not just the recently thing, just recently it just triggered me more, but it's been throughout my lifetime. And I've just learned to shut myself out and put everyone else as a priority, and it played out throughout my life. And here I am now, damn near 40 years old, just figuring it out. So if you could take anything from me, is make sure that you put your emotions first. Not on a narcissistic level where no one else matters, which I know a few people like that, but to the point where you're not sacrificing your own peace to make someone else happy. You get what I'm saying? So don't be like, F everybody, I'm the ish, you know what I mean? Look, I can't ever decide if I'm cursing or not in these videos. But not to that point, but just to the point where this person is affecting me negative, you know, in a negative way. And I'm not gonna sacrifice my peace nor my feelings for this person, because my feelings matter as well. And that's fine to say. It's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it, and I applaud you if you can get to that level before you're damn near 40, because anything after that just seems so time consuming. But anyways, as I was saying before, just value your own peace, your own emotions, your own thoughts, your own feelings, your own everything, because if you don't value it, no one else will. No one else will take the time to put your feelings first. No one else will say, you know what, maybe she's hurting too, because people, if you allow it and you sit there and you're like putting them first, they just learn how to keep putting themselves first. They don't learn how to think about the other person. So you're looking at them like, you selfish son of a, but they don't know any better, because you haven't showed them that you value your own feelings. So just value yourself, guys. Just value yourself. Love thyself is all I'm saying. To thine own self be true. I have a ring that says that, and you do have to be true to yourself, because I mean, honestly, I'm truthful to everyone, but with my emotions, I'm a complete liar. You know, I don't say anything like, oh, that hurt me, or I felt disregarded, or you didn't hear me out, you know, you hurt me. So I don't say those things. So for my emotions, I'm a complete liar, but for everything else, you can expect the truth. So it's just something that I have to work on. It's something that I think happened in my youth. Not I think, I know happened in my youth. I wasn't heard out a lot, and so, you know, you just tend to shrink into yourself. And also, being a child from a different generation, we were kind of taught that anyways, you know, to be seen and not heard and things like that. So pretty much you weren't allowed to have your own opinions when you were little, because they were wrong automatically if you didn't agree with your parents or your grandparents or your aunts or your uncles or adults in general. You were just wrong. So he's so needy. So we were kind of brought up in a generation where we were kind of made to feel that way. And we, you know, it's something that not everyone realizes, but I did. Pretty much they shut you down. So, I mean, it was just a cultural thing, because not my friends and other families didn't have the same thing. They would talk crazy and I'd be like, oh my God, what's wrong with you? Obviously, it was seen as a respect thing, like, oh, you're not supposed to talk, but it also teaches you, like, shut the F up, you know what? Like, keep it, mash it down. So, you know what I mean? And I try not to be that way with my kids, so they're very vocal about their opinions and feelings, but I wish I just had learned it for myself, you know, that me telling them, like, don't let anybody silence you. But here I was in silence. It's crazy, right? It's wild how these things work. I mean, I'm my own therapist. All right, so have a great day. The dog's crying. He wants to go inside now. Somebody's probably out there and in there. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Good morning. Oh my goodness, I couldn't find my earbuds anywhere, and my son lent me his, but something's wrong with him, so the volume is super duper low. So it's hard to get motivated like that. However, somebody's out here getting it in, and I can't wait to be like that again. At least be able to jog or either breathe out of my nostrils. I don't care at this point. I want to just be able to breathe. But anyways, I just wanted to say good morning, check in, let y'all know I'm still trying to get back to myself, and it's a good day. It's actually a really nice day out today. Feels like it might be in the 60s or something, not sure. But I will check you guys later. And yeah, I think, oh yes, Friday the I don't know, Friday the 20-something. That's all I know right now. 25th. Okay. I should know it's payday. Anyways, have a good one. You guys don't even know how frustrating it is to try to stay motivated without music. At least loud music. It's crazy. If I don't feel like I can hear it at a certain level, it feels like I'm not hearing it at all. So here I am, feeling very sad, not breathing, as my nostrils are clogged. So yeah, I ordered some while I was out here walking because I was serious. They're not getting here until the 29th. Amazon, you keep letting me down. How come some of my stuff is coming like on Sunday and my earbuds can't come until what, Tuesday? You're letting me down, Amazon. You're letting me down. What kind of Prime is this? Prime in San Diego was different. Prime out here is like 7 days. So I ain't paying for that. Alright, see you in the next clip. I'm at the doctor's office. What time is it, Kevin? It's almost 8 and I haven't been seen. My appointment's at 6:30, but apparently everybody has the flu and stuff, so they're testing them. Yeah. So I'm waiting for my test result. Oh, I was thinking, usually when you vlog, somebody walks in, you know? So I was hoping that this would help speed it along, because I'm getting red and burning. I'm ready to go. This side of my face is burning. And this ear is starting to burn. And look, it's turning red. See? But yeah, I'm nervous about my test results. They've been, I don't know, taking so many, but I don't know. I'm just nervous, so we shall see. I think that's playing into my nerves, which is why I'm getting like red and stuff. But do you have anything?
I'm just happy to be here and supporting her in her time of need. No, let's see.
Oh my God.
Am I awkward or what? I try to uplift her spirits by just being smiley and you know, smiley. But I don't know. Just hopefully everything goes fine, and you know, I'll be here to support her, make sure she's good. You know. You know I love you, right? You know I love you, right?
He's faking for the camera.
I am not
He's
faking for nobody's
the
camera. Come on now.
Don't,
The check-in guy was like, "You guys are happily married, huh? Happily married." And he looked over at me and smiled.
He's being sarcastic. He's like, I could tell y'all hate each other.
Wow.
It's been almost 20 years. Y'all are sick of each other. That's what he was saying. But yeah, so we're waiting and waiting. By the time I get out of here, Dollar Tree is going to be closed, and I'm not going to see a West Side Dollar Tree.
The rich part of town. The rich part of town.
They're rich, okay? They stay open late.
Yes, they do. They keep the lights on past 9 o'clock.
But don't get your blood pressure taken 3 times, because the doctor will bounce if it's 8 o'clock. So, yeah.
People work overtime like crazy, 13-hour days.
13 hours, 4 times a week.
Wow. I'm like, wow. 6:45 to 10 o'clock at night. I thought that was crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. I wonder how much they get paid to be doing all that. And I wonder, I mean, it sounds like you have to do it. It doesn't sound like you get a choice.
Yeah, the guy was kind of low-key saying he didn't want to do it, but he had no choice.
I felt bad for him because, yeah.
Gotta keep the lights on.
I mean, his lights could be on with his 3 days, though.
That's true.
That 4th day, I don't know. Yeah, and then they borrow people from other clinics, which they did at Banfield too. So apparently they don't have enough people that they're borrowing people, and somebody's about to quit here. So, and I don't remember what he said about the other lady, but either way, it's boring and nobody cares. But yes, that's it for now. We'll update you once they tell me I have diabetes and a whole bunch of other shit wrong with me. So, okay.
Liza, what? Tired, yes.
Hello, thank you. Anyways, all these awkward camera angles. I will talk to you guys later. Probably gonna end it here because I'm not gonna remember to pick up the camera, I don't think. So we love you guys, and I hope I'm not dying. So see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, so we just got back from the doctor at Dollar Tree. Okay, the Dollar Tree on the west side, I have to say, this is the bomb. I absolutely love it. It had everything I was looking for. It was so clean. I forgot to film while I was in there, but it was so clean. I think that will forever be my Dollar Tree. Obviously, I'm gonna have to be going back to the doctor, so I will be going there again. Yeah, I came home and jumped in the bed because it's freezing, but I'm wearing freaking shorts and a long sleeve and a sweater. So yeah, I feel weird with pants on, so I don't wear pants to bed, but that's the only reason. Anyway, so we got back from the doctors, and the doctor said all my labs look good. He said it looked great, as a matter of fact. And then he said that he thinks that everything was actually, in fact, a side effect from Cipro. I'm watching Bob's Burgers. You guys can probably hear that. It might take a couple months from his guesstimate to get out of my system. I don't think they can give you like a real time it takes to get out of your system, because, you know, you're gonna go in there with the expectation that it's done in a couple months, and it might not be, so they can't give you definitive answers. So I'm hoping it's a couple months. That means 1 month is already down, so then it'll be 1 more month if that was true. But I don't know. I mean, I believe the people from those groups more than I believe the actual medical professionals, and they were saying it took like several months to a couple years for it to get out of their system, and those were people who also didn't finish their full treatments either. So I'm leaning towards that, just to keep a more like realistic standpoint. But I'm just happy that in combination with something else, you know, like that and the diabetes they kept testing me for. So with that being said, I'm very happy. Love you guys. Good night. I will see you in the next video. such a trial is life, isn't it? I'm gonna get back to my Bob's Burgers because it's really important to me. I mean, probably more important than anything in my life is Bob's Burgers. I mean, who wouldn't love Bob's Burgers? I go to sleep with Bob's Burgers. I wake up with Bob's Burgers. I should get it tattooed on me because I love them so much. I might, who knows? That and Super Mario Brothers. But anyways, I love you guys. Have a good night. It is currently 1:45 on Friday, and so for the third and final time, good night. Hopefully I go to sleep right now. Also, I'm gonna be getting a mammogram, so excitedly nervous for that. I'm tired, so I'm gonna go to bed. Love you. Good night. All that jazz. And I will see you in the next vlog.